Okay, so I did tell you guys that I would be making a video about my dream that I had yesterday. I don't know if it's weird, but to me it's weird, but if it's not weird to you guys, then whatever. But okay, so in the dream, it starts off as a very, very dark dream. Like, not dark, but like black. Like, you know. So the lights are off, everything's off, you can't see a single thing. And I know I'm in the dream, I just can't see anything. And then all of a sudden, the lights just flicker on. Like it's flick. And the lights just come on. As the lights come on, I see that next to me is my friend. I don't know why she was in the dream. She was sitting down and mind you, everybody in this dream was sitting down. My friend was sitting down next to me, and then on the other side of her was another guy. A guy, not another, just a guy. He is a subscriber to my channel. I don't know why he was in my dream. And then behind me was another guy that goes to my school. The first guy I think is there because he's just like one of the people that has been like commenting on my videos so much. I think my friend was there because like she's my best friend, like tight. And then but the guy that was behind me, I think he was there because he's just the person I walked with at graduation. Okay. And so at first, my friend and the guy next to her were chatting. I don't know what they were chatting about, what they were talking about, but they were chatting. All right. So on the stage, we were like, okay, we were in a cafeteria. It looked like a cafeteria, and it looked like the whole 8th grade class, like all 4 classes, all of 8th grade, were like sitting in rows in each of their own chair. And then there was a stage, and the stage had like, it had like a round wooden thing, like I don't know how to explain it. And then there's a pool that went up, and then it had like the little lever that you have in front of you, and then you like push it and you go in circles like that. And then it's like supposed to like be chopping up grain or like something like that kind of stuff. And then on the other side there was a pirate ship, so I'm thinking that the play was like some kind of like pirate play, but I'm not completely sure. Okay. And there was teachers on the stage, but I had no idea what they looked like. Like I had no recognition. I knew they were teachers, but like there was nothing to like go by. Like no descriptions. And all of 8th grade, no descriptions. Like I knew they were there, but just nothing. And as I'm sitting, and as each kid gets called up by the teachers to get filled into the roles for the play, one of the teachers that I did know, that I have seen, that used to go, like went to my old school before I'm going to high school, you know. But she comes walking up and then goes up the stage, and then she starts calling names, and then she sees me and she stops. She just stops as soon as she sees me. And I don't know, I've never seen this happen before, but I see her face just like go like more wider than it was before. And she had concern and shock. And I'm like, okay, hi. And then she walks down the stage, and then as she passes me, she runs to the back of the room where the janitors were, and she tells the janitors what she saw, which I had no idea what she saw. Like, I don't know what's wrong. And then the janitors go out with like those panicked faces, and they come back in with a stretcher and like this machine thingy that has a wire, and then on the end of the wire there's like needles attached to the wires. They bring that up to me, and then they force me to lay on the stretcher, and I'm just so scared that I'm not moving. I'm just there. And not only am I scared, but like I can't move. Like I won't move. And then I'm looking around, seeing what's happening, and then everybody is just like, they stopped and just started staring at me, like, just like, their eyes were wide and they were panicked also. Like, everybody in the room was panicked. And then one of the janitors, I wasn't sure which one because, like, I didn't look, I was just like that, they felt my ankle and then they put one of the needles into my ankle, and then they left the needle in there. It was just in there. They never got it out. They never brought it back out. And that needle, I felt it. I know it was a dream and everything, but I felt the freaking needle and the stuff that was going into my ankle. It felt like they were trying to numb my ankle, but like more, like they put more numbing stuff at a time than they should have. Like, they didn't go slowly, they just, and you're not supposed to do that. And it just surged through me like a punch. And then they waited a minute, and then they grabbed the other needle and did the same thing to my other ankle. And I'm like, okay. And then both of my ankles were numb within a few minutes. And I look over and I see that, I don't know how, but like within like 3 minutes, it felt like forever, but I'm just gonna guess 3 minutes. I don't know how long. Everything was put away, like everything on the stage, all the equipment, all the people, everything was like put away. And then the kids were back in their seats, just sitting and watching me. And then I lay back down and I'm like panicked and I'm like, what the heck is going on? What the hell is this? And then a few minutes later, I look again, and then there's a big platform TV, like a big, not platform, but like one of those big TVs that some schools have in the cafeteria. That was on, and then there's a movie on, but I couldn't see what movie that was. Like, it was just a movie. And then I look over, like, over my shoulder, and I see that everybody is just, like, zoned into the movie. Like they were brainwashed or manipulated or something, but they were not looking at me. They were looking straight at the movie like it was the most interesting thing that they have seen in their entire life. And then I was just there. I was just laying in that stretcher. The janitors and the teacher had walked away. All the teachers were off stage. Everybody was just staring at the movie. It's like, what was going on? And I felt everything. I felt the nervousness. I felt all the pricks and needles and all the eyes on me. I felt everything. But it was just a dream. And that is where my dream left off. I was woken up by my stepmom. And now I want to go back into that dream because I want to finish it. But I also don't want to finish it because I'm scared of where it would lead. So, hope you got a good night.